Hello and welcome to the tutorial for Scarborough Fair / Canticle by Simon and Garfunkel, and this is for the video play along that is created for that song. This song has been part of my growing up. I was born in '72, so as I grew up, this song was on the radio all the time. I've had my own choirs sing it over the years. It's an old English folk song, but what happened is Paul Simon took it and merged it with a song that I believe that Garfunkel had written and merged it together. And I actually didn't even know about all the different words until I actually made the play along that were all in there. There's kind of like an anti-war theme woven into it that I was never really totally completely aware of. It's kind of fun to always like study a song and like learn a song deeply and then find out that there's something that you didn't even know about it. Like the versions that my choir is saying was just the folk song itself. Now, ultimately, I think the song overall is pretty accessible, although you do have to follow the chord indicators because not everything follows at a standard rate of change with those chords. It's in 3/4 time, but there's only 4 chords. So, just follow along and I think you'll be just fine. That said, if you want, as we introduce the chords and the strumming, there's always a little time indicator below in the description, so feel free to jump to another section. And also, I will drop this online. This is my own little cheat sheet, not of the chords that you use, for example, like a chord sheet of what to play throughout the entire song, but I'm making these little tutorial guides available at ukestuff.info if you'd like to download it as well, if it would be of any help for you. It just helps me kind of get my mind together before I actually teach a lesson, and there's not a whole lot to say here. So let's begin with the 4 chords you need on soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele, GCEA ukulele. And for this video, like I have my last few, I'm going to be using my Kella SSLNG ukulele. It's a soprano ukulele with a concert neck, so it's called a long neck, with a spruce top and laminate rosewood back and sides. So let's take a look. The first chord you'll need is the E minor chord. First finger goes on the first string 2nd fret, second finger goes on the 2nd string 3rd fret, third finger goes on the 3rd string 4th fret. That's your E minor chord. The next chord you'll need is the D chord. You have a number of ways that you can play it. It's strings 4, 3, and 2, all on the 2nd fret. You kind of leave string 1 open. So traditionally they show in the books to put finger 1 on string 4, finger 2 on string 3, finger 3 on string 2, all in one row, 1, 2, 3, like that with your fingers. But if your fingers are really large or that's not really comfortable for you, you can do what I do, which is I put my first finger at the top of that entire little fret area, the box, as my friend Chris Gilbert likes to say. So I like to put my finger at the top of that box on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, put my second finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, and then my third finger at the bottom of the box on the 2nd string 2nd fret, making a little upside down V shape. That works best for me and also allows me to change to A a little bit easier, or F sharp minor for that matter. The next chord that you want to take a look at is the G chord. First finger goes on the 3rd string 2nd fret, second finger goes on the 1st string 2nd fret, third finger goes on the 2nd string 3rd fret, making a V shape. That's your G chord. And the last chord you'll need is the A chord. The first finger goes on the 3rd string 1st fret, second finger goes on the 4th string 2nd fret. That's your A chord. For the baritone ukulele chords, I'll be using my mainland baritone ukulele, my one and only baritone. It has a cedar top and rosewood back and sides. So there are 4 chords to play in DGBE tuning for baritone. First one is E minor, second finger, 4th string, 2nd fret. Second chord is D. First finger goes on the 3rd string 2nd fret, second finger goes on the 1st string 2nd fret, third finger goes on the 2nd string 3rd fret, making a V shape. That's your D chord. The next chord you need is a G chord. Third finger, 1st string, 3rd fret. And the last chord you need is the A chord. First finger goes on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Second finger goes on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Third finger goes on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. That's your A chord. Now, as it comes to strumming, as you listen to the song, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to replicate what the guitar does. Not in this key and not with the ukulele with only having 4 strings. So you can try picking if you want. It's not going to give you the same sort of flow that Simon and Garfunkel get out of their version. So I'm just going to recommend to you to have fun and to just make it sound good to play this pattern in 3. It would be down, down, up, down, up, down. So it'd be kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. And really, that's it. I mean, you can try doing some plucking patterns if that works for you. But I just really find that since you can't really replicate what the guitar does anyway, I find myself falling into that just simple strumming pattern of down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So that should be all that you need to know to be successful on Scarborough Fair / Canticle by Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.